This is a good example of the Council's affordable housing programme. Here we have 5 brand new 3-bedroom homes which were constructed in an undercroft below this block on the Andover estate. 2 years ago, this was a redundant boiler room site that attracted a lot of antisocial behaviour and fly tipping. It's now providing very high quality affordable homes to 5 families.
My old flat was very tiny. We were all in the same room most of the time, whereas Wesley Close is much more spacious. There's less arguing, it's much more peaceful. We've got a nice big kitchen and we can all happily sit round a table and have a family meal.
To most people, a decent home will be one that is high quality and fit for current living, would have a modern kitchen and bathroom, wind and watertight, have high levels of insulation and energy efficient heating systems. The Council's building the first new council-owned affordable homes for over 25 years. The majority of these homes will be family-sized units, which will help with our problems of severe overcrowding, and all of the council-owned homes will be let at social rents.
We're the team that are responding directly to concerns of members of the public around problems of antisocial behaviour and crime. We're here at the Packington estate today, where up until recent months we had significant problems. Residents really felt as though their community was slipping away from them. We had large groups of youths congregating from early afternoon until the early hours of the morning. That in itself isn't an issue, but there was a lot of intimidation towards residents, even throwing stones at the police, stolen mopeds being driven up and down the area, causing lots and lots of disturbance to all the residents and local community. As well as the more traditional methods of dealing with some of the issues that we used, we also piloted a new scheme called the Final Intervention Panel. We were able to talk with those involved in antisocial behaviour, and not only to talk about the enforcement action that may or may not be taken against them, but also to try and offer them support through our key partners, whether that was family support or support for the young people through youth services. The situation now on the Packington estate is a massive, massive decrease in problems of antisocial behaviour and crime. Very soon after the interventions that we put in place, we managed to secure an 85% reduction in antisocial behaviour and crime reports. What's more, the residents are really pleased with what's been going on. They've engaged with us, they've helped us to deal with these issues, and they've helped us tackle some of the really core issues that they're facing in their community.
In April of this year, a number of changes were made to the way local housing allowance is calculated. This means that many people who are living in privately rented accommodation are adversely affected with these changes. Therefore, they have a rent arrears, they are unable to meet their rental obligations, and as a consequence, they're threatened with evictions and becoming homeless. The aim is to empower people to help them help themselves and to tackle the issue well in advance rather than in a last minute.
It's vital that there's a Citizen Advice Bureau in Islington because we're able to give free advice, impartial, independent advice. We also aim to tackle the underlying causes of inequality, and that's our social policy aim, and that really is the main aim.
I first got involved with the platform a while ago, about 2 or 3 years ago. What we set out to achieve was a performing arts centre for young people by young people. The platform is a space that offers services as well as support for all the arts, from music, dance, theatre, film, stuff that usually would just be offered to people from privileged backgrounds. But here, what you have is really a platform of which allows people of all different backgrounds to really come here and experience and learn and create and really use a space as their own.
It's about making sure that young people in the borough feel socially included and feel that they have a voice and that voice is heard and a difference is made as a result of that voice. A lot of young people don't actively get involved in democracy as an adult, as a young adult, and I think that the Youth Council will be a great stepping stone for young people realising the part they can actively play in society and in their community.
The day centres help people to maintain a healthy lifestyle by having the opportunity to come out and socialise. Social isolation, for a lot of people, that is a major thing because living by themselves, they're not really mixing with people, and I think it's nice to have that contact with people if you want it.
You watch TV can't answer you back, and sometimes you don't see anybody, so you feel more sick, you feel lonely, and you don't look forward for anything. But here you look forward, tomorrow you go to the centre, so you feel happy.
One of the things we do to keep people active is keep fit. I mean, it's around doing breathing exercises and chair-based activities that people do, and it keeps them supple and still exercises their muscles.
People are very good here, kind and help. But also it's very good with the food. So this centre I like it very much.
My longest serving employee has been here 44 years and still as enthusiastic. And I mean, one of the things is, we just really enjoy working because it is a fantastic place to work.
My responsibility really is to make sure that the services that Enterprise, the council's waste contractor, provides are done effectively and well. And those services really are the basic core services that we see on the streets of Islington on a daily basis. And they include things like refuse collection, our recycling collections, graffiti removal, winter maintenance, a whole range of services that need to be invisible really, because if they are done well, people don't even see them happening.
My name is Ryan. I work for the art team for Islington Council. We do a lot of different level of antisocial behaviour we deal with, and that comes down to dog fouling, paint spills, graffiti, lumber jobs, and also urination and human faeces. I'm very proud of my job, and I do believe that it makes a difference. It makes Islington seem much nicer and a much nicer place to be and a much nicer place to live.